Hey, what's going on, everyone, and welcome to another creator commentary. This time I am talking over the time lapse of my new social media banner. So, if this looks a little weird, it's because I brought in my convention banner that I made last year and actually brought it in as a hidden image so you can't see it at first. But I wanted to extend the sides of the banner horizontally and then use this image on my YouTube, my Patreon, and as my Facebook cover photo. I thought it'd be fun to add a bunch of other characters that I have created throughout my career, especially using ones that are more like monsters and creatures, because I thought it would bring a variety of different shape to what I had already drawn on my convention banner. So I don't actually know if you could change the image resizing in Procreate, but when I brought my high-res banner into this image that I had set up using like a YouTube banner guideline, it lowered the resolution of the banner and it didn't bring in the banner at its full DPI, full resolution. So I was kind of annoyed by that because then the thing looked very blurry and low res, and I wasn't sure how I could fix that. But I just went with it, rolled with it, and I did my best to try and crisp up that original image and make it look as sharp as these new inks that I'm putting in are. So it was kind of tricky, but I actually had a lot of fun sort of connecting the pieces. And once you see the original image come in when I start coloring, you can see how fun it was to extend the banner and add all this new artwork. I also didn't understand the guidelines that the YouTube banner had set up until I actually finished the piece because it didn't show all the art that I just made. It only showed specific parts, and I wish I understood that more going in because then I would have focused the way these characters are placed because it looks a lot different on screen than versus on my phone and versus looking at it on a TV that is pulled up YouTube or something. So the only social media platform that got to see the full image was the Facebook cover photo. But if you scroll on YouTube via your laptop or your phone, it'll look severely cropped. And that when I realized that, that's when I decided where the text should go in terms of my name and my social media information, like where you can find me on Patreon, YouTube, Instagram, etc. So that was a huge bummer, but I've grown to like the overall image, and I think it's interesting the way these other platforms crop this image. I'm glad that Facebook cover photo can show the whole thing, whereas YouTube and Patreon basically crop it from Pep's face to Sweet Tooth on the far end and like the murder balloon and everything else you don't see, which is kind of crazy, but it looks cool. It looks a little abstract, you know. It's an interesting looking frame. But I did have fun including all these characters and coloring them in and trying to make this image look seamless. I think it would be fun to keep expanding on this and see if I can include all the characters I've ever created. But that would take a while. But I hope you enjoyed watching this commentary video. Here's me putting the logos in, trying to figure out a placement for them. But yeah, take care and we'll see you on the next.